I'm good at spinning stuff. I forgot to mention, there was one company in the entire country who won the Small Business Award from this Federal Small Business Administration, Young Entrepreneur of the Year. I'm now Middle-Aged Entrepreneur of the Year. It's me, it's my business. And it's not because we know how to write them, it's because we know how to win them. That's what's important. And for those of you who are brand new to grant writing, you have to think about which, whether it was greenies, I heard a lot of people talking about their concern about being new. You have to think about writing a grant like your resume. If your organization had to make a resume on how many grants they wrote in one, what would it look like? So an analogy to use is your resume. When you first started, what was your job? What did you retire from?
I was kind of a maintenance manager at a plant in Green Bay.
Okay, as long as you didn't say Chippendales, I was going to fall over. Hey, the odds are good here is all I'm saying. It's another bad joke. You can mark me out for it. Okay. So anyways, so you wouldn't have applied for a senior position when you were just a young lad starting the game, right? So the analogy here is you're just young lads and ladies starting the grant writing game. If your organization hasn't won one grant, you cannot be writing for a 6-figure grant, let alone a 7-figure grant. You should be writing for Walmart $500 grants or 5,000 little ones. And I'm going to tell you about that. You have to think like the turtle and just go slow, and you build that, and you'll build your confidence, and you have to build your organization's resume. That's what, you know, when you said, oh my God, there's so much stuff out there, it made me think, yeah, there is, but you have to, I'm going to try to teach you how to pick the right one. Do you remember that crazy Jackrabbit who used to be on TV, maybe in the 80s or 90s? He had that money suit on. Yeah, money, money, grants. Does anyone remember that commercial? His name was Matthew Lesko. Look him up on YouTube, trust me. He made it sound like that everybody could win a grant just like that, and there were grants for everyone. That's not the case. You have to be smart about the grants that you pick. You have to know who you are, and then you have to know who your funder is. It's almost like market research, if you will. And I'll teach you ways on how to, I mean, you should know who you are, but I don't make that assumption as an organization. There were a couple people that asked, how many grants have you gotten, and how big were they, and whatever. I was just at a meeting before this at the Rural Health Initiative. And, you know, she had to think a minute, well, what grants did we get and how often? You know, it kind of gives me a scale. What is your annual operating budget? If your annual operating budget is $10,000, you can't write for a $50,000 grant. Would you all write a check to somebody who only had a $10,000? Would you give your kid a big budget? Put it that way. If your child is only used to managing $50 maybe, or $20, or maybe they can't manage that at all, you wouldn't give them more money. So that's what I think about you. So you got to think about how that person who's giving out the money is thinking about you.